darkness and silence through the night.
What a cool guy. Ghost noises. There be ghosts in this building.
Freeze!
God, this is so sick. You're under arrest for being in blackface.
So this is the legendary boss.
He's so cool in this game.
We meet at last.
Played by Josh Keaton, voice of Spectacular Spider-Man.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a Gru soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's so cool.
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Might be the... I say this in every game. Might be the coolest version of Ocelot. Just like MGS2 Ocelot is the coolest
Sokolov
Ocelot.
is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Ocelots aren't very big. They're not like the deadliest cat you could have named yourself after. Oh my god, his hat was floating for a second. I like that. That's one of them good glitches. Pretty sick, though. All of Ocelot's cool guy shit is actually motion captured in this game, and the guy that did the mocap loves to show off that he can still do it. He dresses as Ocelot to go to conventions and stuff. It's really sick. Hey! My camera censored that for me, so I don't have to worry about the YouTube views. That was nice of it.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take
Ocelot
cover.
might be a piece of shit. I don't know if this guy's on the level.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Figured that out, eh? You're not even black. That I'm looking closer. God, that's so dumb. I love it.
Crew operatives.
Yeah, who did you think you'd be hanging out with?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
Oh, frame rate. There we go. We're back.
If you're not the boss, then die.
Yeah, plot convenience. Thank God. Saved by the writing. Any of you guys can shoot me at any time.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
No, you should probably shoot this one. So sick. This game made me want to be a fight choreographer when I grew up, even though I couldn't fight at all. Probably a good career path for me. If Snake can do it, I can do it by watching Snake. I did that once to somebody when we were like play fighting. I like lifted them up with one arm and slammed them into the ground, and I like pulled my whole shoulder. It was the worst pain I've ever been in my entire life. But it felt so cool. Like my whole shoulder into my ribs just pulled.
You
Yeah.
ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you.
This is also the difference between Naked Snake and
I don't think you're cut
Solid
out for an
Snake.
automatic in the first place.
Solid Snake would just shoot him.
To absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
That's so dumb.
Filthy American dog!
I mean, you're already wearing spurs. Why do you not already have a revolver? You're committing that much to the cowboy aesthetic? Couldn't go all the way until Snake told you.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
He sounds so stupid right there. Yeah, this might be the best game ever made. Just like MGS2 is the best game ever made. Also MGS1. But maybe mostly this one. I can't decide.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB
Russians fighting Russians, dogs
between
eating
Khrushchev's
cats.
supporters and Volgans.
Sokolov
Crazy
was
out
being
here.
guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
But her
Sokolov
noses have
ran
been out
off
in the
by
cold
himself,
too
But I'll
long.
catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Fuck yeah. Oh, got an achievement for that. Submit Ocelot. Alright, I think we gotta do the thing, right? I mean, everybody's seen it, but we gotta do the thing. Maybe somebody hasn't seen it. Shit. Fuck yeah. Problem solved. Series over. You did it, Snake.
You created a time paradox. Snake, you can't go changing the future like that.
They got Paul Eiding back. That's all that matters. Alright, we did it. Forgot, does Ocelot have an item? I feel like he does. Yeah, mousetrap. It's a zany action, a crazy contraption. The fun is catching its mousetrap. Yeah, give me some sugar, baby. Give me some sugar. Alright, let's go. Okay. We're gonna need mousetraps for later, by the way. If you didn't know, we will catch the Tsuchinoko in this playthrough. I think I do have to go... Yeah, I definitely have to go back to the bridge. I remember. By the way, you might have noticed earlier when I tried, but... Shit, wrong button. The boss doesn't seem to be picking up our calls for some reason. Wonder why that is. It's kind of disappointing. I wanted to call her a couple times just because it's the only point of the game where you're able to call her. And I forgot to do it earlier. Oh well. I was going to shrink my camera too, so it wasn't so annoying with the codec conversations being covered, but I also forgot to do that.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit. Spetsnaz? Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished. Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
We really don't have any backup. That's kind of the point of this mission.
Shagohod, the treading behemoth, a tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It's a car with missiles.
Nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Nothing will ever beat it.
And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
That's a dumb idea.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is complete and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
I feel like...
World War.
Well, we'll talk about it later.
No choice but
I'll wait
to
till after the
cooperate.
cutscene.
I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please,
Okay, I'll say... I
take me to
feel
America.
like
Quickly.
just sending your nukes out so they can be fired anywhere is a really bad idea.
My help.
Because, like, what if another country finds out where the Shagohod is and goes, yeah, just fly in there with a jet and fire a missile at it. Take them all out. You don't want your nukes to be anywhere but in their facilities, I feel like, you know? But I'm not Higinius Kojumbo, so maybe I'm wrong about that. There's probably an upside I'm not seeing. Fog has to come in, yeah. That's because of the sorrow. I feel like it's way easier to see her in the HD version, so the fog isn't as effective. That could just be my memory, though. I'm willing to accept that this time. The goat.
Boss?
Why didn't I take the blackface off? Why do I keep forgetting to do that?
Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
First it was funny, now it's becoming problematic. The ultimate power, throwing bees at people.
Hornets.
Yeah. So cool. I love these guys. They're all a bunch of idiots. By the way, the Cobra unit are basically the Dino bots, because Greg Berger plays the Pain, and he was Grimlock, but James Bell, whatever, plays the Fear, and he's Swoop. Those two Dino bots on this team. Michael Bell, not James Bell. That's his name.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
Me, Swoop, no see nothing.
We will fight with you once more.
Me, Grimlock. See? It's cool shit.
Welcome back, boss.
I don't know what the guy who plays the end is from, though.
It's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Boss, you have some weird friends.
Is he crying?
Dry red eye. Man, the Soros simps for the boss so hard.
Kuwabara.
Kuwabara, I believe, means the horror. So in my headcanon, he's like fanboying out about the Cobra unit, and he made his own like OC Cobra unit name. So he'd be the horror. And he even weebified it by making it Japanese. So Volgan's a huge nerd.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Neil Ross also played Springer in the Transformers, so there's another Transformer.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples?
You didn't even bother to mention me to him? That's not cool, girl.
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras.
You guys are so weird.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
For me, I'd be the hungry. I smell some food cooking upstairs. It smells fucking amazing. Ooh, yeah. That was also in a trailer, and it's never been not visceral to me.
He's seen my face. You can't let him live.
But you're like a known person. You're already like, you're even called Thunderbolt. Like, everyone already knows who you are.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
God, Volgan's a really awesome bad guy, though.
He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
It's not enough to punch or shoot somebody. You have to punch them with bullets.
You can't come with us.
That's what a cool guy does. Oh, thanks. I'll just go home then. We should really vet our people before we let them join. How strong? Like, I know judo uses momentum, but how fucking strong is the boss? Use their weight against them and whatever, but that looked really effortless to her.
The new blood has been rejected.
Now you'll never be in the Cobras. Never, ever.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
I am having such a good time right now.
Shut
It was so awesome. They don't make games anymore that are brave enough to show you like a 40-minute cutscene. And I miss it.
My place is with them now.
Even Kojima games, like, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of cutscenes in Death Stranding, actually. Never mind, I take it back. Kojima still does it. But back then, because you had to rely on cutscenes so much, I feel like you had to do more to make them interesting. You know what I mean? And then you get a lot more cool cutscenes out of it because they're like, okay, we got a lot of story for people to watch. We gotta make them cool. I feel like video games have lost some of their style. You know what I mean? Not all of them, but a lot of them. That's just my boomer brain, though, talking.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah, just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
That's a good sign.
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Did we look at her info? I don't remember.
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you
Boss.
can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go.
Man,
First, open the survival viewer with the start button.
they got the shit kicked out of
If
him.
you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen.
This feels like a re-record
They
too,
need to be fixed using surgical treatment.
but it doesn't sound bad.
Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm basically a
For
doctor.
lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages
Man,
to
I want
wrap the wound.
Paramedic's job. She doesn't actually
If you
operate
do
on you.
everything
She
I
just like
mentioned,
tells
the
you
wound
how.
should heal completely.
She's like the Papa Murphy's of doctors.
Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Yeah, I'll give you all the equipment you need. Then you take it home and you do it yourself. All right, let's. That is the codec again. I will never remember which one is which. There we go. All right. What do I have in options, by the way? Is it just the same options as on the menu? Yeah, still no audio option, so I really hope this doesn't sound like shit. Okay. Medicine. I don't think I need any medicine. I really should have paid more attention to what she was telling me. We need a splint. I remember that. We need... Oh, wait. I can't take off the blackface right now, by the way. It didn't give me the option. Okay, we hear that noise. It means we use the right thing. Disinfectant, probably. Don't need ointment unless it's for a burn. Don't need that unless it's for leeches. That seems necessary, and so does that. This is a cut. Okay, we need suture. We need bandage. We need septic. We need disinfectant. Another cut. Same thing. Okay, we got this. I remember. Broken bone. Okay, that's what I thought we were healing the first time. Now we need a splint and a bandage, and I think that's it. Yeah, I remember. We're back. A dinosaur story. And another broken bone. Snake, you got the shit kicked out of you. There we go. Okay, good. I'm not in the uniform here. Oh, don't do it, Snake. Ugh. I still hate that to this very day. I would just let myself die. I love life, don't get me wrong, but in that circumstance, I would do that. Or I just live with like a stumpy weird arm forever. That'd be kind of cool too. I mean, in like 50 years, who's gonna care? He's a cyborg in Metal Gear 2. He barely has a body left anyway. Might as well have never done this. He gets killed with hairspray.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you
Everything
are.
I
We'll
just
drop a
said is
recovery
true.
balloon. Can you
If
set
you've
it
never
up?
played Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Oh yeah, go look at the Sorrow. Is this where you can see the Sorrow? What am I looking for here? I don't remember. I feel like you could see the Sorrow there. Maybe I'm wrong. That's probably the best way to transport one of those.
Shagohod.
God, the colors in this game look really cool. A lot of people are complaining about the color palette in Delta. I don't know. It still looks pretty vibrant to me. Maybe not this vibrant exactly, but there's lots of like bright greens and stuff in that trailer. I think it looks okay. Just the character models could use a little bit of a tweak. That, like, 80% real, 20% anime is, like, my favorite animation style, and both Metal Gear and Devil May Cry use it, so I'd be ashamed to lose that. I have a lot of feelings about this game that we're going to talk about as we go. Yeah, Snake yelled at you. You should feel bad. He's making monster noises while he does it. He's so irredeemable.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Don't smell people. That's rude.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Girls.
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
You didn't think of asking who she was until right now.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
He's so evil. I mean, I don't love that he's doing this, but I love how evil he is. Let's put it that way. They just needed like a non-nuanced bad guy, and he's such a good one.
A kiss of death.
You KGB.
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Ew.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Yeah, it's a cool
Even
thing to
if they
do.
are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
You literally just killed your own countrymen in the last cutscene.
We are friends.
This is a little different, I'll give you that, but still.
Your fellow Russians?
You just killed your fellow Russians 2 seconds ago.